It's officially time. We're back for Festival of the Arts 2025. The weather is beautiful. We have beautiful art everywhere, tons of food we're gonna try, and we're gonna end it off with a joke because Cody wants to start this opener with a joke. We've been doing this for 10 minutes, so go ahead, give us a joke to make this funny and interesting as an opener.
It's very clear that I didn't have a joke ready. That was what we were talking about. But yeah, I guess I could just throw something together.
It's gonna be a great day. Am I out of frame? Thanks.
I have two goals today.
It is.
The best one, obviously, is to
Once
tell a
that
joke that is really
happens-
funny, which is not off to a great
Take it
start. And my second goal is to find a piece of art that I connect with deeply. So those are my personal journeys today.
He didn't come up with a joke, right? Did he? There was no joke. I had to do the whole thing, so you know what? That checks out.
All right, we immediately have drama. I set my backpack down somewhere, and the backpack has all of the new shirts that we're supposed to be filming today, and we didn't film it yet. Hopefully it's at Poppy's where we started.
It's kind of funny because he literally made a joke about just throwing the backpack away once we were done. So now he's gonna have to throw it away. They're just two Lost Rose shirts. Not the end of the world. I think we're fine. We're fine.
All right, big moves. These are all repeats from last year, but we came because there's some gluten-free options for Lex. We have the carne asada with the griddled cheese, which there's nothing better than a little bit of griddled cheese.
I don't like those kind of peppers like that. It reminds me of green beans, so we're not gonna touch those. All right.
All right, we got chipotle chicken and chorizo. We have a chipotle salsa, a chipotle aioli on top, but there's also truffle oil on here, which I'm excited about. A little bit of truffle oil, you know, never turn anybody off. Very fire. Nice kick, too, on the backside.
Can you taste the truffle? Woo.
I can't taste a ton of truffle, no, but this is very good. I would get it again. Then we have this corn custard. Love corn desserts, corn ice cream, corn custard. This is probably going to be a huge...
Believe it or not, though, I thought this was gluten-free and I could eat it, but apparently there's gluten in it. Talk to the chef. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay.
All right, corn custard. Caramelized sugar on top. AKA, we have a little brulee. And it looks like maybe some chili powder up there. So the idea is we'll have a nice little crunch on top. Awesome.
Yeah, that's
So good.
the whole booth.
Super
great.
corn. Don't call it corny. Not funny, sorry. Carne asada. Home run. I thought it was perfectly seasoned, perfectly cooked. We're saying 4.5 out of 5 Cody T heads on this thing. Moving on, we have the chorizo and chipotle chicken croqueta. I'm gonna say 3.5 out of 5 Cody T heads. It was good. I would get it again, but it's maybe not my first choice.
He said it was fire.
Very fire.
It is fire.
Oh.
I would get this. If you're coming and you only get one thing, I'm getting this.
Oh.
Finally, we have the corn custard. That was a 4 out of 5 for me. I loved it. It wasn't too sweet, which you could get into that sometimes. I thought there was a nice amount of crunch on top with the popcorn, with the caramelized sugar. 4 out of 5 Cody T heads.
I just know that would be a 5 for me. I just know it. I can feel it.
All right, real quick, I just want to ask you guys something about this carne asada. Asada. These are sick. They're beautiful. But is it my soul encompassed in art? You know that song, How Will I Know? That's how I feel about art. How will I know when I find the one, you know? There's this person walking next to us, and it's like the cheddar biscuit with the salmon tartare. And if you're a real one, that was like an iconic dish they used to have an Ireland booth for Food and Wine or Flower and Garden like a million years ago. It's like 2018 was probably the last time I saw it. And I'm very, very excited to try that today.
What am I excited about for the Italy booth? Absolutely nothing, because it's a gluten-infested booth, or I can't eat anything at all. However, America's next. Deviled eggs, baby.
Italy is serving up a whole meal. We have an appetizer, an entree, and dessert. These are all returning. Nothing here is new, but this is one of my favorite things ever, not because it's like outstanding cuisine. It's just like, one, this is so fun for Festival of the Arts, and two, who does not like a fried slab of cheese? We have a little marinara, a pesto, a balsamic, and like a spicy aioli. If I remember correctly, the spicy aioli was my favorite last year. It doesn't like a nice little spicy mayo. Balsamic, nice syrupy vinaigrette. Sweet and cheap, the vinaigrette, definitely. Man, now I'm sad I have to end on pesto, but I want to end on spicy aioli. Oh well.
We can make this at home. Literally, I'm sure they sell that exact tray on Amazon. You can literally, oh, that would be so fun to do for my kids. Oh my God, I'm gonna do it. Okay. Sorry, that's so fun.
Guys, this little mozzarella thing, I can't give it a 5 because it's not amazing, but it's like it's just such a 4. It's just like, I'm getting it every time. It's so fun, it's so easy, it's so just adequate. You know what I mean? Just hits. 4 out of 5 tortillas. Next up, we have this tri-colored, it said tortellini. I don't know what the difference between a tortellini and a ravioli is. Doing the marinara, yeah, I guess there's pretty unlikely chance I'm gonna like any of this. Yeah, pretty like not good marinara. The Alfredo, I feel like I don't even need to finish this to tell you what you already know. These are just 3 raviolis with 3 sauces that you could try at any time, anywhere. Probably not how I'd spend my budget at the festival here. I'd probably definitely get something else like the mozzarella. 2 out of 5 cozy heads. I wouldn't get it again, but if you have a picky eater, and it's cheap and filling, so there's a reason to get it, but there's just more reason to get other things. Now this I'm excited about. I like cannoli enough, but if there's ever anything I didn't like about cannoli, I'm not huge on like the ricotta cheese replacing like a sweet dessert thing all the time.
You're insane.
But this is like a chocolate ricotta. So I think this is actually about to be really lit. Hazelnut, obviously.
Oh no. Oh, just take it out.
This looks perfect to me. This looks super delicious. Very excited about it. Obviously the cannoli shell is probably a little old. The hazelnut filling is a little syrupy, and the cannoli shell is a little cardboardy. A 5 in theory on paper. In execution, I probably wouldn't get this again. It was like a 2, an unfortunate 2.
Good to see you here at Epcot. Didn't imagine that. Look at you here. Yeah? Doing good? Coffee. It's still morning time for me. She's not fully awake yet. She's working on it.
Things are going well. We're in the America Pavilion right now, where we're getting a lot of deviled eggs. I haven't made a funny joke yet. Pretty much every single one has been like bad. It's 12:30 and we're kind of making our way around. We should probably stop and look at some art soon because I really am trying to find a piece of art that I love. I want a piece of art that represents me as a whole. Something complicated and beautiful, and everyone just stops to look at it and says, so, yeah, I don't know. We're in America at the artist table, which is aptly named considering who's sitting at it. And we are having a deviled egg tasting. We have the deviled egg trio right here. We have the green goddess. There's a BLT one.
That's gotta be
and
a BLT.
Pimento cheese. Where do you want to start first?
I don't care. This is the one thing I've been looking forward to this whole day.
She's pretty psyched. It's like one of the only gluten-free things here that's actually really interesting.
You don't understand. I love deviled eggs. Like, I love deviled egg. I'm going. Bye.
It's a little goopy.
Bye.
See, I'm afraid that's going to be the best
Basic.
one. So I'm afraid to do it. All right,
No, it's standard. It's like your standard deviled egg. Solid. I think it's amazing.
You know when a deviled egg has the perfect amount of Dijon in it, and it's like perfectly tangy and mustardy from that? This has the juice. Green goddess or pimento cheese?
That's tricky.
Right.
Or the pimento
I'm going to go opposite mode because I think it's more likely I'll like the pimento cheese better.
Good old deviled eggs.
It's very green tasting, and I think that's fine and fun. But deviled eggs is like my favorite deviled eggs. Jock Lindsay's Hanger Bar. They do like fried chicken nuggets on top. So I like dirty deviled eggs.
This is very messy. Oh well. Never had a deviled egg like that. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
I'm positive I made the right choice by doing the pimento cheese last. Nice kick. Tons of great flavors. Super southern. Super deviled eggs. I feel like when I eat that one, I'm with the dogs, you know, like I'm just in it with the
The
fucking...
dogs?
All right, my power ranking of eggs. Pimento cheese, BLT, green goddess.
High ranking of eggs. All three were great. So this is not reflection if they were good or bad. All are great. The green goddess, pimento cheese, the bacon one.
I'm locking it in at like a 3.5 Cody T heads. It was good. Some of it was a little under-seasoned. I would get it again. I think you should get it. What do you say?
I think, again, I like to review under a understanding we are at a theme park. In that perspective, this is a 4 out of 5. They were fantastic eggs. They were very good.
Could be a 4.
Very good theme park eggs. I mean, just, I'm also hungry.
So, I promised I wouldn't interrupt the vlog to bring in any Lost Bro shirts because it's always disruptive. But I have to make an exception. Lex is so excited about this. This is Lex's #1 favorite Lost Bro shirt we have ever had. Personally, I think it's okay. Let's bring her in. Come on down. Come and join me. What's your name?
Hi, my name's Katrina.
Tell us about your t-shirt.
It's the 5 out of 5 Cody Heads t-shirt, and when I saw this on the side, I knew I had to have it. Best Christmas gift I've ever gotten, gotta say.
Was it like in a mystery pack? Like you chose it?
Yes, I chose
Oh, wow.
Hater.
know.
Absolute hater. We're going to ignore that. We're going to ignore the birds chirping. We have a new one. This is a new dish. There's this chicken pot pie. It's got a cheddar mornay on top. We have this like sherry chicken jus. We got the wasabi peas on there. I love that. That means we're going to have a little bit of crunch, a little bit of spice. I'm going to be honest with you. This has been sitting here for a little while, so I can't say if the pie crust was really fresh and crispy when it came out. It tastes good, which to me is probably the most important thing. And again, for $6.75, if you're trying to be full, like one of these is going to get you halfway there. This is like probably a 4. I like this. I'm getting it again. This is a returning favorite from last year. I loved it. It's a hummingbird cake. I mean, this is a lock to be amazing. If this isn't amazing, I'll be so disappointed because it was amazing last year. You want to see the inside? Give you a little preview, little preve. It's so fire. Only born. It's amazing. This rips. The cake is perfect. The frosting is so sweet. It is like a truly indulgent dessert. It's all very sweet. For me, this is like a 5 out of 5. This is perfect dish. No notes. Everyone has been saying that whatever is going on in the CommuniCore hall is like really sick and like exactly what it was supposed to be and what they imagined it being. So we're gonna go in and check it out. It feels like they definitely figured out what they're supposed to be doing in this room because this is sick. There's a full-size giraffe behind you. I mean, it's a puppet, but... Oh... That's freaky. A person goes in that?
It walks down the aisles.
With their fingers out, just like that? This is the genie lamp. Give it a rub. What's poppin'?
This is the art you're going to take home, right? This is the piece?
Calls to you.
All right, this is the chocolate escargot. I call him Kumail. Kumail the snail. Who can say where the road goes? Good chocolate. Flourless chocolate cake. In the middle, I'm gonna tell you guys one thing. If this is mango, I'm gonna be pissed because I hate mango and chocolate. Let chocolate be chocolate. You don't have to put a fruit in there. You don't have to put raspberry. You don't have to put mango. It can just be chocolate. Hopefully this is caramel, but I think it's orange. Worse. Orange. Actually, chocolate orange isn't as bad. They just poured orange juice in the chocolate milk. Just what we needed.
I wasn't in line when someone ahead of Cody confirmed this was gluten-free, but just for like my sanity, I can't do it. I have to be there and I have to see them like go talk to a chef or call a chef to like physically tell me this is gluten-free. I'm not gonna try it. I'm too nervous. I'm starving.
It's fine.
So
it was terrible. I hated it. 1 out of 5 Cody T heads. Would not get it again. Tasted like Sunny D mixed with Yoo-Hoo chocolate milk, and the almonds were cheap and gross, and I didn't love it.
That's my childhood.
Well, then roll the dice and take a bite.
Let's go. Epcot is officially Swifties because It was January 17th, folks. It is Festival of the Arts. And there's been Christmas decor up over the entire park. I mean the entire park. There's even a whole freaking tree still up. So they apparently agree you can keep the Christmas lights up till January.
Pop Eats, reliable favorite. Arguably, this is like what the whole festival's about. I remember back to the first year, and like Pop Eats was like the booth. Grilled cheeses every year. It's always great. So I feel like I'm not gonna have super like really interesting things to say about it because it is such a classic and it's pretty much the same. I'll note one thing. This is a very nice looking grilled cheese, right? This is the one that has the pimento cheese and the tomato and stuff. All of our regular grilled cheeses looked disheveled like this. It literally looks like a after show with a bunch of strangers. But I'm sure it's going to taste great. I already took a bite. I know it tastes great. It just looks bad. So that's all. Anyway, pimento cheese, caramelized onions, I think bacon, and a fried green tomato. Looks good. It's got everything in there. There's our fried green tomato right there. Pimento cheese. I see bacon. I see onions. I see London. I see France. How am I not funny today? This is a crime. I was positive something was going to come out, but it just didn't. Okay, here we go. As good as it is every year. Regular grilled cheese is the same. Both of these are awesome. I feel like I can't even rate them. They're just so basic and classic, but they're good. So it's a 4. I'm never coming to this festival and not getting this grilled cheese at least once. So you should too. What happened? Villain origin arc starts now. Guys, our brains are starting to melt because, I don't know, we've been here all day and that line just took like 30 minutes 30 yes. To get a beef Wellington. Those $8, which is fine, but how expensive is my time? You know what I mean? Like, think about that. Was it worth the hour I was in there? All right, this knife was on the floor, so we can't use it anymore. Beef Wellington. Cream spinach croissant pinwheel, mushroom gorgonzola ragu, mustard grilled flank steak, red wine sauce, and pickled mustard seeds. Let's get in here, people. We have our beef on top. This isn't even beef Wellington. It needs to be cooked in puff pastry. Enough with the deconstructed this, the unput together that. Like, just make the food. Unconvincingly use this fork as a knife. As if that's normal. Get off of here. Here we go. This bite's massive. You might be thinking, that's so disgusting, don't do it, Cody. I don't have a knife. I don't have a knife. So I don't have a choice. Look away. Maybe my little tantrum was for nothing because it was actually pretty good. And the croissant really held its texture. You can... Still crispy, even though it's got all that... everything on it. 4 out of 5 Cody T heads. Would I wait an hour for it again? I don't know. I guess I just hope you come on a less busy day, honestly, because you should get it, but I don't think I could stand in that line again. My back hurts in a way that I would prefer not to hurt again, so. Look at this. Home for the holidays and then Space Mountain's like in this ocean or something? Is this like one of those movies where everything's underwater? My favorite pool ever. Eel Stormalong Bay. Boats. My favorite cruise ship. What do we got back here? Epcot? We're at Epcot. Maybe we're in one of these. Alright, we're not in it.
Now this is something right here.
Look at this chill-ass snowman with a Santa hat. I'm assuming a Castaway K. Does it just speak to you? Only 50 smackers. We're here, opening bites. This salmon tartare cheddar biscuit is a big throwback to 2018 when there was an Ireland booth at Epcot, which, like, I guess you probably almost qualify for some sort of senior discount if you know that. This was pulled out of a refrigerator. I can feel it because the scone is ice cold, but maybe that won't matter. This tastes Exactly the same. Literally exactly the same. I like it plenty. Smoked salmon is definitely going to be an acquired taste, especially whether or not you're willing to eat it from a theme park. I think it tastes very good. I think it is very nice. Yes, the scone was in the refrigerator, but it's fine. 3.5 out of 5 KDC heads? Like, it's good. It's not bad. Is it a priority? You really got to be into smoked salmon, but I would get it again. I feel like Anton Ego in Ratatouille when he eats the ratatouille and it's just like... I know I'm not going to like this because I explicitly complained about it earlier. I said, stop putting raspberry jam or raspberry sauce inside of a perfectly fine chocolate mousse. And that's exactly what we have here. I honestly have no idea why I got this. I think because it just looked good. I like instinctually was like, oh, I should get it for a photo or for the reel or something. But in my head, I have no interest whatsoever in eating this. Because just why? We don't need raspberry in here. I don't want this, nor do I want to eat it. Allow me to say that one more time. Just seriously, like, why? Why is this in here? First of all, it looks like a deviled egg.
Good old deviled eggs.
You know when you pull the yolk out of a deviled egg? I feel like, oh God. You know what? Why are we going to do that to ourselves? Let's enjoy it. See a raspberry? I don't need you. No. Not getting it again. 0, because I don't care anymore. Was today successful? Well, I found a piece of art that I really connected with. That chill-ass snowman. We met the girl with the Cody T head shirt. And did I land a funny joke? Don't call it corny. Assad. I see London, I see France. What's poppin'? You tell me. You be the judge of that. I would say yes, today was a success. We got to eat a lot of good food. I got to spend the day hanging out with my best friends. All in all, I would say it was a great Festival of the Arts day. Thank you for watching. I hope you loved it. I loved it, and I can't wait for the next thing. Make sure you subscribe, like this video, and more importantly, go buy a t-shirt with my face on it on the website right now. Just kidding, we don't have those anymore, but you can buy a regular t-shirt.